Welcome to Migoyugo. I'm the Nightfly, and this is the Migoyugo game of the day. Today's game is game number 1 from yesterday's live stream, and this is against Puppers. And let's see who is going to draw first blood. I'm going to challenge Puppers to a game. It says waiting for Puppers to accept the challenge. Puppers accepts the challenge. Once again, I'm white. Good for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know that there's a big advantage for white. There might be, and it's possible, but I really don't know. Um, let's see how we go with this. Puppers and Less Than Pi are both good players. I always have my work cut out for me when I'm playing either of those two guys. And I can tell you what I'm not going to do in this game. What I'm not going to do is let my time run out. Now, I just want to let you know I can play here on G5. It'll open up this space right in the middle, and I know that Puppers can't play there, but I'm not going to. I know that Puppers cannot play there because he would have 5 in a row. Now he can create a Yugo with these and remove one of these Migos, but we'll see if he does that. But I think I'm going to try and take advantage of this. And guys, I want you to know that I attempted to change the timer to make it 5 minutes per game. And I unfortunately wasn't able to get that done in time. So the next stream that we do, we're going to have 5 minute games instead of 10-minute games, because I think a 5 minute game might be better for what we're doing here. But I also want to let you know that I am probably going to set things up for live games where you will have the option of choosing a 5 or a 10-minute game. And so so let me just show you. Harper's just created a line here. He got a Yugo up on E7. These 3 Migos disappeared. And because this Migo on D6 disappeared, he now can play a line. He now can play a line here. And is there any point in me blocking this? Not really, because I'm just going to open it up at some point. He might as well get his Yugo there. There's really not much I can do. So I know that he can't create a line down here with that. Oh, he blocks there. Okay. Now I'm guessing he has to play on E5 now. Yeah. So where do I want to go from here? That's a great place for a Yugo because it just kind of gets right in the way of everything, right? Centrally located. Um, I'm going to play here. I could have played a Yugo here. I think I might on the next move and connect these ones. Might as well. So I call any two spaces or any two squares that are within two spaces of each other and on the same line, vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. I call those connected squares. So this Yugo here on E6 is connected to the Yugo on B3 because there's only two squares between them. In other words, they could create a line of 4 at some point. So that's why I call them connected. Now, once your opponent puts a Yugo in the middle, that kind of throws a wrench in the works, and your connected squares are no longer connected because the Yugo isn't going anywhere. He's blocked you. Okay, so Puppers is playing up here. I'm just going to take this, create a Yugo, may as well. And go here. I'm playing a lot faster than I would normally play. And I probably shouldn't have this 5th piece in a row here. Because I've got, yeah, I can never create a Yugo there anyway. So We'll let him have that. So I'm up 5 Yugos to 3, but look at black. Black is very concentrated in one area of the board. And I find that that is often an advantage is keeping your pieces in one area. You kind of control that area, especially if you're getting Yugos in that area. Migos, they are ephemeral. They come and they go. Where are you going, puppers? Where are you going? I don't think he wants to create a Yugo here. Okay, so he's created a Yugo here, and that's opened up a part of the board. Um, but this Yugo is not connected to anything. These two Yugos here, these two Yugos here. The only ones I'm really worried about are these, but these two are not connected because my Yugo blocks, and these two are not connected because they're not on the same line. They can never form an Igo. So I'm really not too concerned about that. I'm going to go here. I think he will then probably block. He doesn't need to block. Yeah, I'm doing my own thing over here, and my own thing is not a great thing. I can tell you that because he's blocking there. Like these Yugos here are completely useless on this diagonal. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got a Yugo, then a space, then two Yugos. I can't do anything with those because if if this opens up, I can never go there. Like this is really bad for me. He can take advantage of that because I can never play on D5. So I think what I'm going to do is go up here and block on D8 and prevent this potential line, but he could create a Yugo here. He does. Now that Migo can never move. I think I'm in trouble here. I may start the day with two big fat losses. Well, I know he can't play there, not for a while anyway. I'm going to block up there. Is he going to create a Yugo here? He might. Hmm. I'm going to block that. Now I've got 7 Yugos to his 5, but I still like his board better because it looks stronger to me. He's got a place he can build a Yugo and work along this side. I cannot. He's going to have to go there. I can let him have that. I've just got to block a few things, I think. He goes there. What happens if I give him this Yugo? I can't play there. I may as well block for now. Thank goodness I got a lot of time left because this game looks to me like it could go to a Wego. We're filling the board. And if nobody can create a Yugo, pardon me, if no one can create an Igo and this board starts filling up, yeah, I can't play here and I can't play here. I think I'm screwed. I should have moved there. Darn it all. I think he's going to beat me. I think he is going to beat me because I can't play here and I can't play here. I've got one chance to get that out of the way. I've got to remove this Migo. That's the only way I can prevent him from winning this game is by removing this Migo. And I can do it now. Nope. No, he's done it. Yeah. He's gonna create a Yugo here, and I can't block. He's gonna beat me. Darn it. Watch. He's got 3 Yugos in a row. Of course, I need to block. But watch what happens if I try. illegal move. You may not create a line of longer than four. Like when I did this, and I did it on like eyes wide open, I did that knowing full well that I was never going to be able to block that or use that. And he has used that to his advantage. Do I have a random place here where I might win a game? I don't. I don't. I'm going to go into chat. He creates, and I'm going to go, ouch. Ouch, I say. And I'm going to go into the chat here. Hello, all. I am playing like a donkey today.